Hello, ladies. It's Marie. I thought I'd get on a lot this week and really focus on the Step It Up in September moment for all of us. Um, Again, September is such a great time to pivot, restart, rejuvenate, recommit, all of those rewords. um, because it's just this moment after the end of summer, 4 months before the end of the year, the last quarter, all of these things where you can just double down on leaving this year in a strong, powerful place. And I don't think it's ever been more important than 2020. I just saw this post about, and I'll post it later today, about how 2020 can become the new cuss word and or catchphrase on negative stuff like, oh, don't go 2020 on me, or um you're being really 2020 right now. And I just think that's funny. But what's happening is we're using, I think, I know that a lot of my clients, and for like 3 months at the beginning, I was using 2020 as an excuse to just not take action in your life because there's a lot going down and it's like life isn't normal and I'm just going to get through and all of this stuff. And, you know, whether it's 2020 or any other challenge that comes your way in your life, you can use it as an excuse to just put yourself last once again. Or you can use it, you can look at what's happening. It's called a trigger. You know, you're being triggered or you've had a setback. And what are you going to do about it and be in action? We want you to process your feelings, certainly, and not be in like, I shouldn't feel this way and shame yourself for struggling during this difficult time. I want you to own your emotions, but also get into action. And I think that one of the most powerful ways to get into action is intentions. And we set an intention in this Crazy Busy Women in Balance group in Facebook every month at the beginning of the month. We set an intention for what we want to really embody or accomplish or be in that month. And, you know, I saw this month it was like time, pivot, reset, patience, somebody said, and then said, ugh. Resilience. I have centered, somebody else had joy, balance, all of these wonderful things that they're going to work on this year. And this month. But I want you to find an intention, and maybe it's the one you posted for September, maybe it's not, but find an intention for the rest of the year that's really going to be your light out there to guide you as things go down. I mean, the next 4 months likely going to be super off the hook for the world with flu season and COVID and all these things people are telling us to be scared of, the elections, all of this craziness, the divided country that we live in, the racial struggles, the rioting, all this crap coming down on us, right? That we're supposed to be afraid. And I don't want to live in a state of fear. It's if there ever is a debilitating emotion that keeps you stuck, it's fear. Gives you excuses not to do things that you really need to do in your life or want to do in your life or change in your life. Fear comes in to stop you. And it's a powerful emotion. That's why people use it. That's why it tends to be the single biggest roadblock to our dreams is fear. And the best way to help counteract fear is to have a guiding light. Like that, what are you about? What do you want? How are you going to get there? What do you want to be centered around? Is intention. And so I really want you to think through, and some people get really stumbled on intention. And as crazy busy women, we want to get it right. We want to take the time. We don't want to screw it up. We're such A-type personalities. Let's just put one out there. You can always revise. There's no rules. There's no rules. Have 3. I don't care. But don't just wing the rest of the year, because honestly, there's too many triggers coming at us. There's too much turmoil in our lives and in our world we're going to get sidetracked. We're going to get sidetracked and we're going to shut down and just survive the next 4 months. And I don't want that for you. I want you to set an intention. 1, 2, 3. You can do, 3 intentions if you want. Maybe there's 2 balancing intentions. Mine's centered. I don't want to lose. I have a focus for the rest of the year, and I don't want to lose that focus. So I want to stay centered in my choices and in my emotions and in my purpose, so that I accomplish what I have set out for this year. I've got a lot of positive changes happening in my life, and I don't want to be overwhelmed by them. I want to be centered. And so I really want you to, I believe the strongest way to come up with the right answers for you is the universe and God are always talking to you. And we can't hear it because we're always busy and moving and in motion. And what I want for you is to make some quiet time over the next day and really listen and journal or walk, or don't listen to music. Quiet. It's uncomfortable, I know, for crazy busy women. Get quiet and let the whatever you believe, God, the universe, speak to you. And it'll give you some words. And then make those words your intention. And to ground your intention, put it on a Post-it note. I'm crazy for Post-it notes. So a Post-it note, a card, put it on. If you're driving a lot of us are home. So I have a Post-it notes on my computer screen because I spend a lot of time here. I've seen get those shower crayon pens, that you use as you gave your little, you use the little kids so you can draw and not destroy the bathroom. There's, go on Amazon and get Crayola pens that wash off, that you can put it in the shower or on your bathroom mirror and anchor the intention for the rest of the year, because you need to see it. I don't want you to just check the box. Marie told me to do an intention and I'm just going to do it. I want you to anchor it in. So putting it on your bathroom mirror, on your, visor in your car, if you're in your car a lot, on your computer, if you're at your computer a lot, wherever it is that you're going to see it. Maybe it's by your bedside so you can look at it before you go to bed, and anchor in this intention for the rest of the year. The intention is really just, something that you want more of in your life, something that you want to focus on and not lose sight of. It's a guiding light, okay? Intentions are so, so important. I mean, one of the things that I constantly get positive feedback on in my program, my 8-week program for women, is the legacy map that we do. And this legacy map is really about who you are and how you want to show up in this world. And you can't do the legacy map and really truly get the power of it unless you've cleared some things and reprogrammed some things in your life. So we really spend 3 or 4 weeks on really clearing the yuck in our life and the lies we tell ourselves. And then we're ready to set our intentions and our legacy of how we want to show up in this world and how we want to behave and the mark we want to leave. Because whether we believe it or not, every decision that we're making, little, big, small, medium, large, whatever, we make every day in crazy busy is creating a legacy. It is what we leave behind. It's what we're role modeling for our team, our children, our friends, our family, our nieces, our nephews, our partners. Whether we realize it or not, we are creating a legacy. And again, I want you to be intentional about what you're leaving behind, who you are, what you represent, how you show up in the world. And it is the single most powerful part of our program. And I always make the women turn it into me because I like to look at them. They inspire me. They give me, they reground me in my purpose, which is helping women get out of crazy busy and redefine work-life balance and get everything they want in their life and be happy, and really redefine work-life balance to freedom, joy, and success, because I really believe that's the right focus. And so many crazy busy women put freedom and joy on the back burner and are focused on survival mode, getting through, killing it at their jobs and making everybody in their life happy, and have put their own joy and their own freedom on the back burner or just completely gone from their life. And I want that. I want more for you. So that's what I teach. That's how I help people. I help them literally reprogram how they approach work and life to create new time and space for possibility and joy and freedom and new goals. But mostly I make them anchor in their legacy and show up every day and give them the tools, no matter what is happening, COVID, whatever is happening, to really live their legacy. And if they get off track, to use the tools to get back on track. But we all need a destination. We need a guiding light in our life, or we can get sidetracked. I don't know if you ever saw that Pixar movie Up, but there was this dog, and he was there to help and really important to the project. And then every time a squirrel would come, he would just completely lose track and just be like, squirrel, and just move off into another direction. And I really believe that crazy busy women are chasing squirrels all the time, and we've lost our focus, and we're making this squirrel happy and that squirrel happy and running in this direction, running in that. I'm going to put out that fire. I'm going to put out that fire, put out that fire. But to what end? To what end? And usually, at least in my own life, it was to everybody else's benefit. Everybody else's benefit. We've forgotten how to give ourselves what we need. Hell, we've even forgotten what we need, or even to figure it out and ask for it. And all of those things can change. And I can teach you how to do that. So I want you to get quiet over the next 24 hours. I want you to use this week to step it up in September and have a plan. Today we're talking about intentions, but go back to the overall video on Step It Up in September, because we're going to talk about, first step is setting an intention for the next 4 months. Then we're going to talk about some new practice or getting rid of some habit, which we'll talk about tomorrow. And then on Friday, we're going to talk about joy and how important that is in having a joy practice. So we're going to finish out the week really deep dive on stepping it up in September, because I really believe September is always such a moment for us to change our lives. And if you really, really, really want to change your life and you want help in doing that, because I can help you. If you feel stuck, if this sounds just unattainable to you, everything I'm talking about, go to crazybusywomen.com, watch my free masterclass. It talks about the legacy map. It talks about the things that 5 shifts you need to make in your life in order to get out of your current circumstance, out of crazy busy, to not look for balance, because it's impossible. Work-life balance is impossible for women, to, really do some other things instead that can give you all the freedom and joy back in your life. Or book a free coaching call and breakthrough call and talk to me or my team, and we'll get down to, what's in your way and what steps you need to take to get out of your own way so that you can really enjoy the life that you have, or improve upon the life you have, or completely change the life you have. Will help you, because you know what? You've worked too hard. You've struggled too long to not get the fruits of your labor and to not shape your life the way that you want it and get your life and the joy and freedom back in your life and putting you on your list. So we can teach you how to do that. And I really want to. crazybusywomen.com. For you, those of you that are listening to this and not part of our Facebook group, it's Crazy Busy Women in Balance. Just set an intention, guys. You can set 2. There's no wrong answer here. Just get quiet and just really tap into what's a word that can really guide me no matter what over the next 4 months, so that I can leave 2020 really, really strong and ready to just completely catapult into the life that I deserve. Okay? Bye. Have a good day.